I'm in the greenhouse right now. You can see the plants. My wife's still utilizing it, but somehow I got to get this roof off of here that has collapsed due to snow load. And when we purchased it, we researched quite a bit, and everything I researched said it would handle the snow load that we have here, and apparently that was wrong. Of course, we went on the internet, so you know it had to be true. Welcome back to K&L Farms. I'm Ken. I hope this video finds you well, and it turned out that it was not. And so I'm going to try and get some of this off of here, and then once I get it stripped a little bit, I'm going to make a standard roof, be a 4x4 column in each end. This building is approximately 12 by 12 feet, 4x4 posts in each corner, and just go with the standard wood rafter, and then go get some of that Lexan from a box store and put Lexan on the top. But first I got to strip this off, and I was just going to use a driver. I'll show you that driver in just a minute. And most of these are 10 millimeters. That's the size of the nut, and I'm just going to strip this off. I don't think this piece failed, but this piece of aluminum definitely did here. And my biggest concern is when I strip some of this off of here is it will collapse on me. I don't think it will, but I don't know that it won't. So the first thing I was going to try and do is get this piece off, this piece of stainless off, and then take this joint apart, and then I might even go get me a 2x6 and prop it back up, because I can't, well, I can repurpose a lot of this, but I can't reuse this structure I have right now. So let me get that driver. Standard, that's a deep well socket. And this driver, I just go to that box store and get a driver tip that converts into a 3/8 drive. Now they sell them in a pack, and they sell them 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. It's just I use a 3/8 most of the time because this driver will handle it. You get into a 1/2 inch or something, and it won't pull it. Doesn't have enough juice. So of course I'm going to drop a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. So if it doesn't work, you're going to be the first there, actually the second person to know, probably. But I gotta get a different socket. I think that's a 12 millimeter. I call that an acorn nut, but it's not a 12. It's a 14. I think it's a 13. It is a 13. Okay. Take the 10 millimeter, set it over here, because if I put it back in the stack, I'm going to lose it for sure. And let's see if I can get those out. I might have to go fetch me a ladder. Start picking up some of that hardware, because most of this hardware is a pretty good grade of bolt. It's a stainless bolt, I think. And ouch, I don't know if you know it or not, but if you live like I do, well, probably 30 to 40 minutes to the nearest hardware store. What most homesteaders do is if they have a nut, see, those are going to be spares, and so I'll put them in a container, because if you ever need a nut or a bolt, you don't want to drive that 30 or 40 minutes down to town. That's going there. Buy just one bolt and come back. You've wasted probably 2-3 hours of your day, and you don't want to be in that situation. You want to have some extra supplies on hand, is how I normally do it. Need that nut out of there. I think I can reach it. If I could smack that bolt out of there a little bit, it'd be better. So I may have to go find me a hammer. I think there's one close by. And yes, before you say it, that's not the right hammer, but it was one that's close. Well, that's a 10. And then I have a question for you. You can leave in the comments because I legitimately do not know. See if I get that nut off there first. Okay, so that was the first part of it. And this piece of stainless, I'm not sure it's stainless and not aluminum, but... Oh, there you go, the question. Let me get my glasses off so you can see me. So, and I'm not going down the rabbit hole, because right now that's a big rabbit hole. I'm not going down the rabbit hole of political, who's right, who's wrong, any of that. The question is, Hunter Biden got charged 3 felonies or convicted of 3 felonies for gun charges. But the question is, he goes to the store, he buys the gun, takes the gun home. They find the gun in the car. 14 days, I think 12, 14 days later they find the gun. They take the gun and they throw it in the garbage can. Is that legal? I didn't think you could dispose of a firearm that way. I didn't think you could just throw it in the garbage, but thought that was illegal. But in any case, that was the question. So let's carry on here a little bit. And now see, I don't think, but I don't know. I don't think I can carry that. If I take that main header out, I'm sure it's going to collapse. So I'd like to take some of this plexiglass off, and it's held by this clip right here. It was fairly well constructed. It was just unengineered for our snow load case, and I've had it on the channel before where I say I've got to go do roof maintenance. You know, I work in seasons, different seasons. I do different things, and one thing when we're in the winter and we're snowing hard, main thing is keeping the driveway open. And my wife and I are both retired, and the driveway last winter it was driveway. We got a couple feet of snow, and we would have a hard time with our vehicles commuting to the blacktop, which is blacktop, let's say approximately 1,300 feet, the driveway. And I said, well, my son-in-law came to me, and I said, well, no, I'm not going to plow. I'm not going to get the truck ready. I don't need to go to the blacktop. And I was didn't think about it, I guess. Well, he needed to take the kids to school every day. So then we got the snow plow on the truck and started plowing snow. And that's my primary role when I'm in snow detail. Secondary role is roof detail, roof maintenance. Got to get the snow off, see how the roofs are handling it. Well, this one, I was so busy on the main roofs of the main structure, this one got away from me and really bit me in the butt pretty hard. But we can get it fixed up, but it might probably take me maybe a couple months to get fixed up. But if I can get this off, I have the 4x4s, I own the 4x4s, and check that and see how the structure is going to look. But it'll probably take me most of today, but I think it's going to get pretty hot today. But most of the day getting some of this roof off. So let me take these two out of here. You can see that one's actually tensioned. It's tensioned. That must have been that's a strung back too. I may have to take that. Oops, did it again. I'm going to need that someday. I may have to take this strong back off to get to these 3 bolts. I'm not sure how that one's fastened. Well, now I'm getting closer to knowing how it's fastened. Must be a bolt up on top too. Yeah, there is. Okay. And I don't think I can reach that. And I don't know if I can pull that too. Now I know I'm going to have to go fetch a ladder. And I think that peak will hold. Because I don't want to take that side off yet. I want to take this side off. Yeah, except for like these pieces. But I'm going to have to find a ladder.